Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of What a Man Wants, a South Korean romantic comedy from 2018 that is a remake of the Czech film Men in Hope, which I have not been able to find with English subtitles and therefore have not seen yet. But I would be interested in checking it out. The story here revolves around a man named Bong-soo, played by Ha-kyun Shin, who runs a lackluster Italian restaurant and is also in a very stale marriage. His brother-in-law, on the other hand, is a rabid womanizer who cheats on his wife constantly and insists that it helps to make his marriage work better. So he suggests that Bong-soo take similar measures to make his marriage work better. Now, this guy is not too pleased with this idea at first, but he changes his mind after he meets a beautiful woman who excites him. So yes, the male leads in this film actively cheat on their spouses, which is pretty edgy for a rom-com, but Korean cinema has provided some edgy perspectives towards the traditional themes of marriage, cheating, and monogamy in their romantic comedies before. A few examples are A Day for an Affair from 2007, My Wife Got Married from 2008, and All About My Wife from 2012. Now, if we include K-dramas, there is a recent example of My Wife is Having an Affair This Week from 2016. I would recommend all of those titles. They're all good. And now we have What a Man Wants to add to this little portfolio of romantic comedies. And this one works primarily because it does not place all of the blame for the failing marriage on any one side. You know what I mean? Like our main protagonist, it's not entirely his fault, and it's not entirely his wife's fault either. You know, some of the blame is aimed at his wife at times because she's totally dismissive of his thoughts and feelings at all times, and she shows no passion towards the relationship at all, among other things. So that helps to create, a more balanced relationship because both partners are flawed. Casting in this film is impressive. We got Ha-kyun Shin and Sung-min Lee in the male leads. Now, both of these guys somehow make their characters relatable, despite the fact that they are cheating on their wives. That's not easy to do. Not easy to do. But the script writing, definitely helped them in that regard. The script writing definitely backs them with some well-rounded character traits. Now, Shin has been in a bunch of memorable films over the years. He was the lead actor in Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and any number of films. And he anchors the lead role nicely. He has, there's something about this guy that when he's a tough guy, he could be a tough guy. When he's real vulnerable, he could be vulnerable. When he's, he could be funny. He's like a jack of all trades as an actor. Now, Sung-min Lee plays the brother-in-law, and this guy starred in 3 other films in 2018 that I want to see, but have not had a chance to see. He was in The Spy Gone North, The Witness, and The Drug King, none of which I have access to yet. But I'm looking forward to all 3 because I've heard good things about at least 2 of those 3 films. I think Drug King releases in this week or something, or last week, so we'll see. We'll search them down. But his career continues to ascend, and he deserves it because he's a really good actor. Ji-hyo plays the lead wife very well. She's been on a K-drama hot streak the past handful of years with stuff like Emergency Couple, Ex-Girlfriend's Club, and My Wife is Having an Affair This Week. So, yeah, she's good in this. And finally, Elle Lee plays the sexy seductress very well. You might remember her from Inside Men. I liked her in that movie. She kind of stood out to me a little bit in kind of a supporting role. And What a Man Wants is another feather in her cap. I think she played their character very well in this. So, when you have 4 solid casting choices in a romantic comedy, you're in pretty good shape. And then there's the wife of the brother-in-law, too, who was good, but doesn't really do a whole lot in the film. There are a few brief sex scenes in this. It gets a little sultry at times, but they're all played for laughs. And I did laugh every time. They're quite funny. There are some legitimately hilarious moments, both sex-based and non-sex-based, in this film. And they're actually kind of clever and well-written at times as well. I really like the scene near the beginning of the movie. It's within the first 10 minutes of the film. involving chalk that is used for billiards games. It's a sly little tactic by the brother-in-law to get himself out of a compromising situation, and it had me laughing out loud, actually. So, I mean, as a genre film, this is fun to watch, primarily because of the humor and the performances. Very lively film. The theme of infidelity might rub some viewers the wrong way, but I think the film uses that theme to make an interesting viewing experience. So What a Man Wants, it's a solid romantic comedy, and it's available on Viki.com with subtitles. And as always, we'll see you next time.